Nope. No intro yet. Hi, everybody. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear myself. I gotta turn down the game a bit, though. How is everybody?
Are we live?
We're live. Sorry.
Nice.
I mean, we've got the 3-minute countdown timer.
Where? What?
Oh, hold on. Oh, I can't show you because it'll screw up our recording. There's
Just a little like, oh hey, I'm gonna turn the camera on now. Just a little like, oh hey, we're gonna do the thing. Maybe.
Sorry, Jacob.
God. Damn it, Kathleen.
I mean, there's a reason I was going through the business of how the intros would go. Hey, you know
Hi,
who's
everybody.
not a morning person?
Hey, is it
Me!
you?
Honest to God, I showed up this morning, I'm sitting there,
Man.
all the lights are off, I'm eating my breakfast in the moon base, I'm wearing headphones, and Jacob comes in and I'm like...
with respect, I asked, I was like, do you just, like, not want to people right now? And then you were like, I would like to finish my breakfast. Quiche, 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 quiche.
It's a
And then I was like,
frittata.
I'm out. Oh, frittata. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, excuse me. My apologies. I didn't want to stay around long enough to analyze your breakfast because I thought you were going to go from a neck. So oh, what's swearing here?
Who cares?
Oh, okay, yeah. So I fucked off, and you know, sat down and did some social media things. Where am I looking? There. Okay, good, awesome, excellent. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello. All right.
So if you don't know who Jacob is, Jacob, who are you?
Hello, everyone. My name is Jacob Burgess. I am a games writer and a voice actor. I should just say writer. I'm a writer and voice actor. I work primarily in games and video games. I most recently was on the Desert Bus for a little while, and thank you very, very much for having me. It was friggin' delightful.
Please come back next year.
I fully intend on it. Yes. I don't know what else to say. I mean, that's what I do. I mean, I could talk about what I'm working on now.
Sure.
Okay, great. So I'm still doing that writing thing for the thing that you've definitely heard of that I can't talk about quite yet. That's wrapping, and hopefully I'll be able to actually talk about that publicly in a month. But because this is a dating game visual novel stream, I am also, and we just announced that a little while ago that Graham is part of our cast. I am doing I did the casting and the voice direction for Arcade Spirits. And I have another recording session today with somebody you have definitely heard of. And you should pay attention to the Arcade Spirits blog at 3 o'clock PST today. I'm actually quite nervous to direct this individual. I was very nervous to direct Stephanie Shea, who's Sailor Moon. And she is absolutely fantastic and really helped me out with like recommending some folks, because we wanted to make sure very much with this game, because we have a very diverse like cast. We wanted to make very, very sure that we cast representatively for each character, which made casting real damn challenging, but absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it in the end. So yeah, that's and then I'm and then I would be happy if anybody wants to. I'll be at PAX Unplugged, which I know some Loading Ready Run folks are going to be at PAX Unplugged as well.
Yeah, we're going to put up a YouTube update about that. But the TLDR is that Beige, Corey, Alex, and who's the fourth person? Are those three people and one other person are going to be at
Alex?
PAX. I said Beige,
Alex?
Corey, Alex, and...
Beige, Corey, Alex, I think
Adam, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, chat. How do you know?
Adam.
And how do I not? Let's not worry about that. Are all going to be at PAX Unplugged. So thanks so much.
Yeah. I have a panel there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What's the panel on?
That's going to be at Saturday at 8:30 in the Crab God Theater. It is definitely, bless you. It's a 13 and older stream, and it's fake romance, real feels. And it's about, like, you know, sex and romance and how to handle that mature. It's a good thing I don't talk and use words for a living. Maturely and stuff in games. So if you're going to be at PAX Unplugged, I would be delighted if you came and listened to our mature thirsty talk.
I wanna do that because sometimes you want to present a romance option. It's not just you doing uncomfortable things with somebody you might not be in a relationship with.
Right. Yes. Like with most things, it's mostly about consent and setting up expectations. Like those, like in a very short kind of thing. Yes. Yep. Cool. That's, I think, everything I'm doing.
Somebody wanted to know where PAX Unplugged is, and of course it is in Pittsburgh.
Philadelphia? Yeah.
What's the point? The point being, it's the home of Gritty.
That's true.
Please, obviously, other people will want you to bring back Gritty merch for them, but
you know, I haven't been asked yet, but I'd be happy to bring back some Gritty merch for you.
Oh, if I could get some sort of framed photo of him making the googly eyes, and put it up on the wall.
I will see what I can do.
I don't think they sell framed boy band headshots of Gritty, but they should. If you're listening to me,
you can find some fucked up shit in tourist shops and whatnot.
Good grief! Just bring back Gritty, says Mangled Pixel. So, hey, Two Flower says belated hello from Arcade Spirits from the Arcade Spirits dev here.
Yeah, Two Flowers, one of the writers and one of the developers. He's Two Flower and Enna. Peachy Enna, as she is known on Twitch, have been wonderful, wonderful clients and absolutely some of the most delightful people to work with and to work for.
I was gonna, that game was already on my, now Kissdar.
Oh, neat.
Before I knew that you were involved, and before you cast my husband in it.
Well, I cast, casting's a weird thing because you have to pick the best fit for the role. It doesn't always matter how talented somebody is. For example, we did open casting for one of the characters, Ashley, and it took us 3 weeks to actually pick a person because we got, I think, 200 auditions in, and to go through them, and it's my job to kind of weed it out and make sure that the quality of the equipment and stuff is good because it's a non-union job. You have to be able to do it remotely, so everybody's stuff has to be good.
Right.
We actually brought in a VO editor named Mark Straight, who is an amazing composer and has a lot of cool stuff on Spotify. So we did a bunch of really cool stuff, and we have three more cast announcements to do.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I cast Graham because I didn't cast Graham. I asked him if he wanted to audition, and then Graham went in the Tumblr of everybody who auditioned for that particular character.
Yeah. I
tried to cast blind.
I wasn't trying to imply that there's some sort of thing there, but I know that.
No. I don't nepotism.
But there's no point.
Not really. No, and also if Graham wasn't amazing at it, I wouldn't want to cast him because no, I don't want to. I won't break the integrity of any of my projects for any reason, and sometimes that costs me money, and sometimes that costs me jobs. But that's not how I want to exist in this world. Yeah. I take things very seriously.
And to put a Machiavellian twist on it, if you only work with your friends, how are you supposed to network and meet other people?
Yes, that is correct. And get other jobs and things like that. I mean, I suppose you could start your own studio, for example.
I mean, yeah, all of us are totally unemployable outside of this. So. We have a lot of subs and bits, so I'm going to shout those out, and then we'll finally get to this game. Jacob Burgess VO, who's that handsome man?
I have no idea.
He subscribed for 6 months in a row, thanks to Rock Pusher.
Oh, thank you, Rock Pusher. Thank you very much.
Rebecca WSD has cheered with 100 bits.
Thank you.
Some mean witch lady named Kathleen LRR has subscribed for 10 months in a row. Thank you to Rock Pusher. Osses has subscribed for 48 months in a row, going 4 more years, 4 more years. Thank you so much.
48 months in a row?
That's a lot of support. Thank you.
Holy balls! Thank you. Damn.
Peto Perceptum just subscribed. Welcome to the channel. This is not representative of the content you're going to get most of the time. Sir Oddington has subscribed for 33 months in a row, saying, I hope this doesn't come across as a shameless plug. But thanks to Lur and Jacob, I finally got off my butt and made a dating game for the Desert Bus Game Jam.
Neat.
Great job. Thank
Awesome.
you so much for everything and the inspiration you give. Yay.
I'm curious as to what I had to do with it. I've only been on this show once. It's your show. Oh, cool. Awesome. Hey, thank you.
Zombie Kira subscribed for 10 months in a row. Thank you very much, Zombie Kira. Flint Lock, with the 1 year, says, hooray, a year of awesome. Now to commence with the kissing.
Yeah.
I hope so. DKSO4 Saturn subscribed for 22 months in a row, saying,
Bless you. Bless you.
yay, now Kiss is back. Welcome back. P.S. As a big fan of the Oz books, I can't wait to see what Ozmafia is like. We're in for a ride, apparently. Ganix has subscribed for 14 months in a row, going, woo! Two Flower has cheered with 100 bits, saying, came for the kiss, stayed for the now.
Thank you, Two Flower.
Andy1503 has cheered with 500 bits, saying, yay for now, Kiss. And W. Nivik has cheered with 500 bits, saying, I love Jacob's contributions to Now Kiss, the panelists in Desert Bus. Glad to see him again.
Yay!
We were talking.
Thank you, everybody.
We were talking last night during the recording session that Jacob was managing to make a he was making a Golden Lovers reference with Adam.
Yes. Yep.
Minor spoilers for the show, and I'm like, it's almost like you were like came out of a vat, designed to be friends with us, because it's like you know about video games, you know about role playing stuff, you're a good performer, you like wrestling.
Mm-hmm. I do.
It's
I was a ring announcer for a very short amount of time. I've had professional wrestling training when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm a little concerned you're some sort of like infiltration spy, some sort of like demon who will tempt us to the dark side, but it's like, well, fucking good luck. Have you met me?
That doesn't sound like me at all.
I don't know. It's probably fine. It's just sort of like unnerving. It's like it's like when I met Serge. He was so nice. I was like, what's wrong with you? What's your game?
Oh, no, that boy's terribly broken.
He's so sweet. What happened to him?
Yeah, totally.
It's weird.
Nope.
Jacob, too good to be true, Burgess, says Serpent77. Just enough to make me suspicious, and but I'm a naturally suspicious person.
No, I get that. Yeah, I mean, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not all out to get you.
Well, I don't think of myself as paranoid. Just I like to be prepared.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. I totally get that.
All right, well, we've been broadcasting for like 15 minutes. What are we playing?
Ozmafia is what we're going to be playing today.
Okay. So, do you remember your very first stream?
I do.
And do you remember how in between starting the game when we were offline and turning it off to do something and then going online and then starting the game again, somehow the computer broke in such a way that it didn't want to play any games anymore.
It did not.
Which was surprising and mystifying to me, an Apple user. And at first I was like, oh, this game is broken. It's probably a terrible game. That's fine. Jacob, what else should we play? And then you're like, oh, get Ozmafia. I was like, great, I'll just buy a new game, we'll play that, whatever. Yep. We hadn't started yet.
Yep.
And so why did you tell me to play Ozmafia?
I had asked my friend Kit Walker, who's one of the writers over at Beamdog, for recommendations because you had invited me on the show and asked me for recommendations, and all of the visual novel dating games that I've played have been kind of older. And I was like, hey, can you please give me some recommendations and whatnot? And they gave me a huge list of stuff, and I was like, Ozmafia sounds fun. I don't know what it's about. Yay! Boop! So I recommended it as like the second choice. I think the first one worked. I forgot what it was called. What was the first one that we played? With all the My Secret Pets?
My Secret Pets.
My Secret Pets, yes.
That made us both very upset.
Yeah, no, that was there were parts of it that were problematic to say the least. So about Ozmafia, I got nothing. I literally know only what I saw on Twitter this morning, which was what if a bunch of fairy tale people were hot boys and also in the Mafia, and I think also in Oz.
This is one hell of an AU. That's what I said on Twitter. I'm doubling down on it now. Jesus. Okay, great. Satchel1 subscribed for 59 months in a row, saying, how much will it cost to have Jacob abducted and forced to drive the desert bus next year? Consensual driving only.
I mean, I could just be asked, and I'm cool with that.
We'll...
I'm good with that. I only like to be kidnapped under consensual.
Yeah, we're a pro-consent organization. No
Yeah.
kidnapping without prior warning, I guess.
Yep.
It takes some of the surprise out of it, but I think it makes up for in the not being very mad department.
Oh, I mean, you could set like a time parameter. Like, I'm okay to be abducted anywhere between here, and then it's a surprise, and I'm good with that. Not that I've ever participated in weird LARPs or anything. That's fine. Anyway, hey, let's start.
All right. Oh no, he's gonna kill me. Shit. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Okay, yep. He's gonna kill me.
Can be. Yep. Lots of death.
I can't escape the footsteps behind me.
I like the typewriter font.
If he catches me, he's gonna kill me. What?
Okay.
I don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Okay, that's good. Super don't want to die.
This is.
I like that while they're running, they have enough time to type all this out on a typewriter.
I feel like I've had this panic attack before.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have.
All right. My heart and body are running on pure instinct.
How does your heart run on instinct?
After the burning in your lungs starts, it just keeps going, I think.
Okay, it just creeps on up.
Yeah.
That's good.
I want to live.
Flashy to flash flash.
There, once. Oh, I need to change the. Hold on. Options.
Oh, you don't want the Japanese?
No, I just want to.
I like that there's individual voice settings.
Yeah, I want to maybe turn down the background volume.
I like the music.
Yeah, the music's good, but I wanted the voices to be a little louder.
Yeah.
Alright. Back.
The menu selection noises kind of make me need to pee, though. Sound like drippies.
Alright. There once was a girl named Dorothy. She lived on a farm. One day, a tornado hit, and she and her beloved dog Toto were whisked away.
Bless you.
There's something wrong with my face today. Whisked away to the magical land of Oz. Dorothy made her way down the yellow brick road with a pair of magic silver slippers. At the end of the road, she found the Emerald City. There, she met the Wizard of Oz to ask him to send her home. But she didn't make the journey alone. She had friends with her. A scarecrow without a brain, a tin woodsman without a heart, and a lion without any courage.
Fantastic.
Together, they journeyed to obtain the things they lacked. Oh, yeah, I can do that. I mean, we're still going to be covering up a bit of the text, but... Before their journey, their future had seemed immutable, but afterwards they had proven they could shape their future with their own desires. From gray to the colors of the rainbow, from black and white to a technicolored splendor.
Excellent.
With these fading fragments close at heart, I continue on my journey to you.
G-Dwarf has said, I'm seeing that this is a 50-hour game, so that's fun.
I mean, is that 100% completion? Boojabin has just subscribed.
Yeah! Put your booja in the bin.
Information slowly. And Abyssal Snowstorm subscribed for 10 months in a row. Ooh. 10 months, that's almost a year. Correct.
What a good name.
Information slowly filled the girl's foggy mind. Cold sand bit into her cheek and fingers. Her eyelashes quivered as she slowly opened her eyes. Huh? Where? Putting her hands to the ground, she sat up to look around. The color of the walls, the shape of the pebbles blanketing the ground, the smell of the sand hanging in the air, none of it was familiar to her. The only thing she knew for sure was that she'd woken up in a dark alley somewhere. Where am I? She stood up unsteadily, but the higher vantage point failed to clarify her situation. That's a little overwritten. Huh? She could feel someone's gaze on her back and slowly turned around. Ah!
Nice. Oh, shit. I love the art.
Oh, this is you.
Hell yeah. Super ellipses!
Who is he? His silver hair swayed gently in the breeze. What a bishi. The eyes peeking out from beneath his hair were clearly fixated on the girl. The intensity of his gaze made her instinctively take a step back. I shouldn't just ignore him.
Yeah, that would be rude.
She gulped and forced herself to speak up. Oh, choices. How exciting. Who are you?
Establish context.
Yeah, establish dominance. Who are you?
Super ellipses.
No response. I guess he doesn't want to talk to strangers.
In an alley.
Well, why is he looking at them?
While
then?
he's staring at
Don't
you.
make eye contact.
Yep.
If you don't want to talk.
I finally found you.
Huh? Found me? Do you know me?
You are my prey.
Ooh. Oh, is that it? So I'm your prey? I'm probably not reading this in the right inflection.
Now, allow me to destroy you.
Hostility emanated from him as he pointed his large blade at her. I have to get out of here!
Reasonable.
Driven by instinct, her body began to move by itself. The moment he raised his blade over his head, the girl turned on her heels and bolted. I don't know where I should go, but I have to get away from him!
Away is good.
Where should I go? Excuse me! Coming through! She weaved through the crowd, her feet carrying her ever forward. There's nothing familiar to her about the busy street or the surprised pedestrians making way for her.
Wait, my prey!
Absolutely not! Oh, what should I do? What should I do? All she could think about was running. The rest would have to come later. If he catches me, he's gonna kill me.
Good callback.
He's gonna kill me. I can't escape these. I can't escape these footsteps behind me. If he catches me, he's gonna kill me.
Hey!
I do not want to die, and I don't want him to kill me. Oh shit!
Oh damn!
Damn! Oh lord, he coming. He's like low on the chonk scale, but oh Jesus. My heart and body are.
Chonk scale?
There's this like GIF of a cat, or not? It's a GIF. It's a picture of a cat. Like
Okay.
there's like the fatness scale of cats. And then, like, at the top, fatness, which is, like, just, like, an ellipsoid with feet.
Okay.
It's just, like, classified as, oh, Lord, he coming.
I will have to look that up.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it's just a dumb meme that's been going around. Oh, Mangled Pixel has the chonk scale. Hold on. We'll get the... There you go.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, so there's a fine boy, and then, yeah. Oh, Lord, he coming.
Oh, look at that tubby. Look at that tubby boy. Oh, fantastic.
Alright. Okay,
Oh,
anyhow.
super good.
Back to the game, now that we've
Yep.
established that. I want to live!
Oh, God.
Ah! Suddenly her foot caught on something, sending her flying towards the ground. Oh no, I tripped. The girl closed her eyes as she felt herself fall.
You don't want to put your hands out or anything. Whenever I fall, I just close my eyes and hope for the best. Oof!
The impact and pain she'd been anticipating never came. I have fallen into another hot man, how convenient. Oh, he's very cute. Timidly, she opened her eyes. A red-haired man was holding her.
Oh, man. What kind of voice do you want for this guy?
He seems sweet, so...
Okay. You're not injured, are you, Signorina?
Oh, no. Thank you.
Of course she's fine. You caught her yourself.
Hey, Tomorrow Boy has cheered with 1,000 bits.
Hey, thank you!
Hi, Matthew.
Oh, that's amazing.
I hope you're liking your new job. That's a little friend of mine from university.
Oh, cool. Red-haired man should have the axe. Okay. Kairi, there are so many other ways we could have stopped her without you needing to trip her, you know?
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's fucked up. Fair point. That said, I had faith that you could handle it, cara mia. Hey now.
Hello. Thank you very much for saving me. Your names were...
Cara mia. My ill-natured friend here is Kiri. Yeah,
So
I'm getting
Karamia,
Kiri. Okay, all right.
I think. Sorry. What is wrong with my face today? Mr. Karamia and Mr. Kiri.
This guy?
Yes.
Red-haired guy. Okay. Huh.
It sounds as though this is the first time you've heard of us.
Huh?
I'm the one who should be confused here. No one in the city, especially not in this particular district, does not know who we are. Good point. Where are you from, I've caught you.
Ah!
Pray, did you think you could run away from me? I'm going to gobble you up. Oh, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot about you. Our favorite heretic from the outlying forest.
Heretic?
I need a better accent for this guy.
Hey, wait a minute. You don't even know who is chasing you. He's part of the wolf something or other group who inhabit the forest outside the city. He's their,
Trailing off and scratching his cheek with a finger, he turned towards Kyrie.
His name is Caesar, head of the wolf gang. Yeah, that's it. That was his name.
Mr. Caesar. Even when she spoke his name out loud, it didn't ring any bells.
I'll destroy you. Quite the troublemaker, isn't he? Well, I guess he's always like this. Kyrie, I'll let you take care of the signorina.
Mr. Carmia?
Oh,
Sorry.
no, I'm messing up the voices.
Yeah, we'll figure them out.
Yeah.
We'll get into our groove. That instant, Kyrie firmly grasped her outstretched hand. Oh, this is Kyrie.
That's Kyrie. Oh, okay, I
Darn.
didn't mess it up. All right, great.
Okay.
Please, stay close to me, or are you spoiling for a fight? Sorry, but quite frankly, I'm not interested in such troublesome affairs.
But
Oh, don't worry. We normally settle things peacefully.
normally? Lowering his stance, Caesar charged forward at Karamia. He took aim at Karamia and swiftly swung his sword at him. I think you could have just cut one of those lines. They were basically saying the same thing. Karamia took a half step back to dodge and then promptly closed the distance between them. Before Caesar could react, Karamia had drawn his pistol from its holster and pressed its muzzle to Caesar's forehead.
This is Oz territory. Weapons and violence of all sorts are strictly prohibited. If you don't want to be turned into Swiss cheese, you'd best leave immediately. Super ellipses. I'm not terribly fond of Swiss cheese, but the image seems rather apt. Don't you agree?
Kyrie let go of the girl's hand and snapped his fingers. At his signal, men in black suits appeared to surround Caesar. Like Karamia, every single one of them trained their own handgun onto him. Caesar grabbed Karamia's gun and shoved it away. The men in black suits tensed up, ready to fire at a single word from Karamia.
No. At ease.
Karamia raised his right hand, and the men lowered their weapons.
Now. Go. You best remember that that neck of yours is mine to slit, my prey.
That's disgusting.
Mm.
That's evocative language.
Yep, that's... Yes. Yeah.
I don't like that. That's an intense way to talk to somebody.
Yeah, that's a little strong.
Pray, huh? Just what kind of relationship do you have with Caesar, little miss?
I have no clue. He was just standing there when I woke up, and before I knew it, he was shoving that sword in my face. I didn't even know his name until now.
Super. Speaking of names, what is your name, señorita?
Huh?
Your name. You haven't told us what it is yet.
It's... Huh.
Oh? Is something the matter?
She couldn't remember her name. It wasn't just her name that she couldn't remember. Her entire mind seemed to be engulfed in a thick fog. She couldn't pull up a single memory. I'm in an unfamiliar town with unfamiliar people, and I don't even know who I am. A wave of anxiety rolled through her body, paralyzing her with helplessness. I don't know. Who am I?
Yep, that's predictable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to you, the lady who taught me about the colors of the world, it seems like fools are okay.
Did I skip something? I think
bit.
I might have skipped the intro.
Yeah. I think that was like going to be the animated intro with like everybody coming on screen with their names and stuff like that, all
Shit.
anime-like. Do you want to go back and just quickly like go through all the dialogue to get back to that point?
No. Let's just be surprised.
Great!
I could see Jacob's face being like, wait, really? And then his improv instincts kicked in and he was like, sure, okay.
Let's do it!
Restart. Can I scroll back with the scroll wheel? No, but I can review the dialogue.
I'm honestly really digging the world, and I'm interested to see how they build it. There are problematic bits of dialogue and tropes that I am not super comfortable with, but the premise is interesting. Mangled Pixel, here's that intro.
Oh.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you, Mangled Pixel. Thank you.
All right. Let's see.
I mean, because if I'm gonna... Yeah.
All right, hold on. I need to try and get it on this computer, though, so we can all see it. And, of course, this monitor is next to this monitor, but it's actually two separate computers. So hold on 1 second here. What's the best way of doing this?
I mean, if that's its own computer... It's two separate computers, though?
Yeah. So I can't just copy the link.
Yeah, I was about to say, you can't copy-paste.
No, that
so you'll
would...
have to open up the chat link in a window and then go and find the YouTube link that Mangled Pixel just put up, right?
Yes. To-do. That's fine. Isn't this fun?
I mean, I feel mostly bad for this trouble, but I really want to see this intro.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Google Ozmafia intro.
Cool.
That's probably...
Ozmafia opening movie. That should do it. By Manga Gamer. There you
Perfect.
go.
All right.
I am... Oh, this makes my Weibo heart sing. Hell yeah!
Ah, this looks like an anime I wouldn't watch on Netflix.
I would.
This is so high quality.
I am so into this.
All right, we've met him.
I love their fucking outfits. Look at that shit. Yeah! I called it. I knew it was gonna be the whole, like, flashing on with their names and shit. That's uncomfortable. That guy's pooping.
Yeah.
They're all pooping. There's a vampire!
How
I saw a
excited.
vampire.
Are there like...
I like that. This is the hottest dude. He's the creepiest dude so far.
Yeah, I'm a hard out on him. Oh. Maybe these are all the bad
funny.
guys.
Dorian Gray. Yeah, that's right.
Man boy!
Yeah! Man boy.
Oh, I want eye patch guy.
Robin Hood. Nice.
Can I date eye patch man? I don't think I can. Look how mysterious he looks from the back.
To you, the lady who taught me about the colors of the world. Yeah. I see the fools are beginning. I'm in. I am all in. Hell yeah.
There.
Awesome. We should probably bring chat back up.
Yeah, probably. 1 sec. I hope we all enjoyed
Hell.
that.
yes.
Man boy is best boy. Azra Lorne has just subscribed for 34 months in a row. What a good selection of humans I've come home to. Hi, Steph. We miss you. Steph was at Desert Bus. She had the incredible rainbow hair.
I don't think I'd met her.
She might not have been working when you were there.
Oh.
Or she might have been working and you might not have seen her.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Ezra Lorne. Yes, no, I'm sorry. Yes, no, yes, we had.
Yeah.
Yes, we are friends. Good.
Ah.
Yes. Awesome.
All right.
I am. Okay. So I picked the route last time. I picked Problematic Catboy because I was like, yeah, abs, yay, I'm into that. Ears, something to hold on to. I'm good. I will leave this up to you.
Do you think we're going to be picking the route soon?
I don't know. Probably not. There's
Yeah.
going to be a lot more Harlequin novels set up, I think, before we can do that.
I think that I would like to go out with a guy who respects my boundaries,
Yes.
treats me as an individual,
Mm-hmm.
and does not infantilize me as some sort of useless woman. So I'm not sure I'm going to want to date any of the boys in this game.
If there was a girl option,
Ooh.
I'm leaving
There's
it up to
probably
you.
not, though.
No, because it's 2013 in Japan.
All right. Well,
Stupid.
anyhow, let's see what's happening here. When she next awoke, a ceiling fan greeted her eyes. Soft noises whispered from it as it slowly turned round and round. She sat up a bit and realized that someone had laid her on a couch and covered her with a blanket. Oh, I don't know where I am again. Her confusion filled her with despair.
You're up, mystery voice.
Huh? Oh, a new voice.
Stay put. I'll get them.
I don't know who this guy is, but I like his glasses.
I'm going to assume like Megan A. Butler type. Yeah.
Get them? Get who? Oh, he left. I don't know who that was. I don't know anything.
Hello, Signorina. How are you feeling?
Mr. Karamia, Mr. Kyrie.
I see you've learned our names, even though you don't seem to know your own. You don't remember? Is that true, Signorina?
Yup.
See? Isn't that what I just said? You lie on occasion. I can't just take your word for it.
That's not true, mystery voice.
My, how unusual. Defending me, Axel? It's not on... what did I do? Deep British? Deep British. It's not on occasion. You lie all the time, Kyrie. That is true.
Karamia sat down on the table next to the couch.
If what Kyrie says is true, not only do you not know your name, but you're not a villager either. Indeed, I looked for a mark, but I couldn't find one.
Villager? Mark?
Do you not know how this town works?
Sorry.
No worries. You can always learn the things you don't know. Don't be so prickly, Axel. Super ellipses. We have so many things to do and so little time. But I guess we ought to start by introducing ourselves and laying out all of this exposition and this town.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Professor Plot Point.
Several familiae control this town. We are familiae Oz. Our Don is Karamia.
The Don? Is that the most important person in the familiae?
Close enough.
I don't want to say I'd never have guessed. That's... I'm gonna say... Oh! Pardon my rudeness. Whoops. I have a hard time embracing the characters of the girls that are supposed to be in this game. Because I find them very unlike things that I would do. And as a terrible actor... I'm so sorry, did I make you spit tea? Oh no.
Oh, it went up my nose! It went up my nose!
I'm sorry, Jacob.
Oh, God. Oh, where is the paper towel?
Oh, there's paper towel in the bathroom.
no paper towel!
The moonbase is still a tip after Desert Bus. Whoops. I mean, I don't know, chat. Should I just lean into this? Should I just make this me, but annoyed?
No, please, for the love of all that is good, keep doing, like, the not giving a crap Southern Belle, like the light, just like, oh my goodness!
Yeah. Well,
Oh, God.
I'm really sorry.
Oh! Oh, that is honey lemon all up in here. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Okay, anyway. Oh, that really hurt.
I'm very sorry.
No, that's okay. There was some honey in there. It's soothing.
Okay.
The acid from the lemon, though, that was a delight.
Everyone's awake now.
Okay, sorry. Karamiya. Oh?
Where is this coming from?
I didn't realize you were such an important person. I've been so rude to you.
Oh, that. Don't worry about that. I prefer it when people are frank with me. I'm no good with formalities. Super ellipses. Our consigliere, our number 2, is Kiri. If you need help with anything, he'll lend you a hand. I hate having to do annoying things and work for strangers, though. But it is my job, so I'll do something to help.
Huh. Kari seems like a kind person, but he doesn't hesitate to speak his mind either. If Karamiya is number 1 and Kairi is number 2, we've got P's and Poos covered, but does that mean Mr. Axel is number 3?
Let's see. That's none of your business.
There we go. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Axel, didn't I tell you to cut that out? Yes, but this girl isn't part of our familia. It's kind of funny when Mr. You must always obey the Don violates his own policy. Caporegime? I'm the Caporegime. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you very much. Cool. That's no context for me.
Oh, excuse me.
Mr. Axel is kind of scary.
Aside from us, we have dozens of soldate. Most of them are outside the estate, though. They were the ones who carried you here.
How did I faint between, like, here and there? Like, what? Am I anemic?
I think it was just overwhelming and like, oh my God, it's a new situation and I've all my memory and panic attack, passed out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, did they? Well, thanks for that.
What? Why are you thanking us? You were basically just kidnapped.
I mean, that's hence my line delivery there.
Yeah,
but, you know.
yeah.
Thanks for taking me back to your house without asking. Well, but if you hadn't saved me, Mr. Caesar might have killed me. The thank you doesn't even begin to cover it.
Super ellipses. Oh, what an interesting person you are, Signora. I don't think I could bear to part with you.
Oh, that sounds fucking menacing.
Yeah.
Karamiya's personal feelings aside, we have no intention of cutting you loose. I'd rather not turn you over to another familia.
Cut me loose? Another familia?
Well...
There's a knock at the door, and then a man in a black suit entered the room, bowing his head to the 3 men. Preparations for the meeting are complete, he whispered to Karamiya.
Grazie. That'll be all.
The man in the black suit bowed his head again and left the room. Kairi gazed at her as he picked up his hat from the table.
We can kill 2 birds with 1 stone if we introduce the other familia to you at the meeting. Now, let's get going.
We're going out?
Bless you.
Yeah, but there's one thing we need to do first. Something we need to do? We need to give the Signora a name. We can't just call her that, can we? We just need to call her until the memory comes back. Could you just pick something, Signorina?
Huh? Me?
You don't want us picking any old name, right? You need a name you like, instead of like Pickle Stick.
Oh, do I leave it up to fate? I'll decide myself, or I can't think of one.
I think if you can't think of one, and if you, Kathleen, don't like it, you might have an aneurysm, I would recommend deciding yourself.
Alright then, I've got it. Alright. Chat, what are we gonna call this character? Pickle Stick. I suggest Goat. Meow Zushi just subscribed for 22 months in a row thanks to Twitch Prime. Turnip. Why don't we use our own name? Sticklepick. Goat! Goat! Oh, Jenny for generic self-insert. Ooh. That's really good. I like Jenny for generic self-insert.
I like Jenny. Jenny's solid. Nice. Well done. Who was that? Adam J. Ford. Well done.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Please, call me generic self-insert. Jenny for short.
What made you choose that name?
It's just the first thing that came to mind. I pulled chat and there it was. Is that strange?
Oh no, it's quite a lovely name.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Kyrie.
You're quite welcome.
How I want to read this character is desperately at odds with how it's written. I might have to just lean into it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do so many voices.
I
Okay.
mean, do you want me to take some of the people that might not show up again for a while?
That is completely up to you. I am very willing to stretch myself to the limit here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just be like, that one's yours.
I'll
If you're like, no.
tag out if I don't want to. Some of these voices might get really fucking crazy.
No, that's fine.
Okay. I'm trying to keep the sexy boys actually sexy this time, because last time I was just like, I like the biscuits!
Yeah, but they were all awful. So
They were all fucking terrible.
And so far, these people haven't seemed to be as terrible enough to get demoted to unsexy voices.
Sorry for calling this meeting so suddenly. Thank you for taking the time to come.
Ooh, sexy.
Karamia and the others had led her into the room through a heavy door. All eyes were on her in an instant, making her gulp.
Please relax. This is a safe area.
Kyrie snaked his...
Lady Grey 21 is giving us hope. There is a cat girl, and you can date her. Done.
Well, I mean, let's... Wait, yeah.
There we go, yeah.
Let's evaluate people's characters. Let's, I'm very 75% of the way there, but what if she's terrible? And what if we meet somebody who's like a dude, but he's great? I'm saying,
Okay, we'll hold. Okay, all right.
But
okay.
Cat Girl Root is very high on my list.
Addie Pie, as is tradition when Jacob is around, we date the cat.
Ooh. All right. Kyrie snaked his hand around Jenny's waist and whispered into her ear, "That's uncomfortable." Jenny took her seat in the chair between Karamia and Kyrie as she was instructed. Axel stood behind the three of them, keeping an eye on the other familia as they took their seats.
Some people aren't here yet.
Karamia set his elbows on the table and looked at Jenny.
I'll introduce you to them while we're waiting. Just remember what you can.
Okay.
That group of kids over there is Familia Grimm. The one in the red hood is Scarlet. The jolly one is Hansel. The gloomy one is Gretel.
Okay. Scarlet, Hansel, and Gretel.
All three of them are Caporiemes. Caporigimes! Familia Grimm doesn't have a Don, although Scarlet is the one in charge.
Scarlet looks 12.
That eclectic group over there is Familia Anderson. The talkative one is their Don, Ande. The quiet one is their Capriorgime, Eiling, and the little old man is Melissus, their consigliere.
Alright, so if I knew my Hans Christian Andersen fairy tales better, I would know what was going on here. Ande, Eiling, and Melissus.
Minisus. And that cat-eared young lady over there is Pachette, the Dawn of Familia Boots. She's not here yet, but we're also expecting Heidi from Familia Adelheid.
Hachette and Heidi. So Familia Grimm is Scarlet, Hansel, and
She looks a lot like my Final Fantasy XIV character.
Gretel, well, don't worry about getting them all down right away. It's probably for the best if you don't get involved with the other familia right away.
My, am I late already? Oh, would you like to take
sure,
your...
I'll take Heidi.
Okay.
Heidi's large frame lumbered into the room. No sizes jokes, gamer. I'm gonna be really irritated at you. Who's gonna do cat voice? Probably, I guess.
Let's see. Cat girl with Puss in Boots. Best I could do would be like, "You're late! Extremely late, Heidi! You're supposed to take your seat on time!" Nah.
Oh, hush! Unlike you all, I'm a very busy woman. You should be grateful that I've graced you with my presence. Heidi snorted and sat down. In her... game. Sorry. So Heidi snorted and sat down. Axel whispered something into Kyrie's ear, and at that, Kyrie stood up and bowed deeply.
I know we called this meeting rather abruptly.
Just drop the phone.
This is like a 12-year-old boy. So
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
on. Just drop the formalities and get to the point.
Very well then. This afternoon we took an amnesiac young girl into our custody. Here she is. Jenny.
Hi, I'm Jenny. Pleased to meet you all. She stood up in a hurry when she heard her name. She thought she ought to say something, but underneath the pressure of the gazes directed her, she couldn't get her tongue to cooperate. Instead, she merely bowed her head and quickly sat back down.
We've examined her body, but did not find any familial crest. So we've decided that the familia Oz will retain custody of her. We hope for your cooperation in this matter.
Hey, that's cheating, Oz. We don't have a lot of people in our territory. You should hand her over to me. Your territory is tiny because of your own lack of power and ability, you idiot. Idiot? It takes one to know one, stupid. I think this is a young boy.
Andy, calm down.
Shut up, Pipsqueak. Think you could keep quiet if I stuffed a hand grenade in your mouth? I wouldn't mind running a little experiment to find out. Gretel is fucking hardcore.
Yeah.
We had a sub from Miss Catherine who says, Jacob and anti-Semitism. Gosh, but I love Lur. Thank you. I'm just gonna not read out shitty dialogue if I don't have to.
Yeah, blow him up, Gretel.
Okay, so this family is
Fucked up.
they're a unique bunch of characters.
Yes, indeed.
We'll say that. Cut it out, Gretel, and stop encouraging her, Hansel. Because this character looks so young, I'm very convinced that is not a dating option for me.
Let's hope so.
Well, I mean, it might be presented in the game, but there's no way I'm going after a character
Oh,
that
not
looks 12.
specifically a dating option for you. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. No,
No.
I get that. That's a hard pass.
That's gross.
Hard pass.
So, I don't care how old you are in the game. You look 12. No thanks.
Sorry, my bad.
Master, you ought to cool your head as well.
Gretel insulted our familia. Makes me sad. Doesn't it make you sad, Melissus? Melissus?
Oh, but of course it does. But she is also correct that we do lack experience. We will be paralyzed if we cause a fight here. Do you want our territory to become even smaller? Like me?
Ugh, no. I don't want that.
Then let us hold our tongues. Please continue, Lord Kyrie.
Thank you. However, our business is already concluded.
What? You called me out here just to introduce this little girl?
Indeed. I wanted to explain things now to prevent any issues in the future.
Ugh, this is unconscionable. How rude! Ugh. Can we join her group?
Yeah, that
She's
would be
like,
awesome.
Don't waste my time, Pipsqueak. And I'm like, yeah. Heidi shot Kyrie a glare as she stood up and stormed out of the room. The other Familia followed suit and filtered out of the room as well. Only Familia Oz remained in the room. Oh, come on. Terrible. Huh. Miss Heidi sure was upset, but she also seems like a lady who knows how to stand up for herself, and I respect that.
Oh, really? She wasn't really. She's always like that. Well, now we've made it clear that you're under the protection of Familia Oz, Signorina. You should be able to live your life in peace, assuming you follow the rules, of course.
I'm very concerned about what is happening here.
Yeah, there's definitely a magic system that's like tied to the different mafia fairy tale things.
And how many vassals you have or something like that.
Yeah.
The fact that
Yeah.
people are interested about protection.
Everyone in this town is required to belong to a familia. No exceptions. You have the privilege of deciding which familia to belong to, Signorina. But until you make your decision, we'll be taking care of you.
My decision?
A familia is a family, after all. It's not something you can change easily, so make your choice wisely.
Family. The word warmed her heart like a light in the darkness. They were going to give her, a stranger, shelter until she found a place to live. The kindness they were showing her made her feel grateful, and a bit guilty. Why are you all being so nice to me, Mr. Carmia? If it weren't for my memory, you wouldn't have any reason to take me in.
You have no need to worry. You don't decide whether you're valuable to us. We do. So please, let's just let us be of use to you until you figure out where you're going. Now, Kyrie, why do you have to be so fussy? No, Axel, what word am I looking for? Don't put that on me. It's annoying. Well, anyway, we're done here. So, let's get going.
Are we going back to the mansion?
Yes and no. Dr. Robin Hood, we brought her with us. Oh, do come in. Do come in. Oh, do come in. Oh, do come in. I see. So you're the girl everyone's been talking about.
I have right now. This masked man has shot to the top of my dateability list.
Cool.
Lord Winteron has subscribed for 8 months in a row, saying, "Oh hey, 8 months."
Thank you.
Ha! You're.
My name is Robin Hood. I run Sherwood Clinic, and I am the one and only doctor in this town.
Wait times of approximately 4 hours every day.
There is no illness the good doctor can't cure. You can tell he must be a famous physician just by looking at him, can't you?
Doctor. She repeated part of what Carmia had just said as she gazed at Robin Hood. He's wearing all black and even has a beak. He almost looks like a crow.
What is it? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, I was just thinking you look kind of like a crow.
Smooth.
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 Me? A crow?
Sorry, that was, like, super rude of me.
Please, raise your head. Some others have made similar comments recently, so I guess they must have been right. I have incredibly low self-esteem, so I think that to be true. It's because of that outfit of yours. Of course they're going to say that you look like a crow. Well, I can't disagree with that, I suppose. At any rate, if we have time to stand around and chat like this, shall I begin the exam? Miss Jenny, please come over here.
There were 2 small chairs sitting next to a table. Robin Hood took a seat and Jenny sat down across from him.
Open your mouth. Sit still.
She was a bit confused, but followed his instructions. With that, he began examining her with practiced hands. He closed her mouth and touched the sides of her jaw, then put his hands on her cheeks and gently pulled her eyelids down with his thumbs to inspect their color.
Well, you certainly look healthy. Are you feeling ill or hurting anywhere?
That's what they do to cats when you take them to the vet. They're like, "Are your eyes cloudy?"
You alright?
Yeah.
You doing okay? You solid?
No, I'm fine.
I see. Well, then there doesn't seem to be any issues.
My brain's empty, you goof. There's one big issue. I've had a traumatic head injury. Robin Hood turned towards the table and pulled out a new file. Its cover had Jenny written on it in bright red ink. He opened it up and noted the results of the examination.
I'm in charge of making sure most of the people of this town are in good health. If you ever have any issues, please don't hesitate to drop by.
Thanks, I will.
Hey, we're back.
Several soldati came out to greet Karamia and the others. One of them came up to Kairi and whispered into his ear.
Really? Thank you.
Kairi nodded without sparing so much as a glance towards the soldato before turning back towards Axel.
Axel, Karamia and I have some business to attend to. Please take Miss Jenny inside. Why do I had a feeling you would say that, so I gave you a reason before I asked. Orders are orders, aren't they, Axel? Super ellipses.
Axel glanced at Jenny and then Kairi before nodding with a sigh.
Understood. Right this way, guest.
Okay. She followed Axel into a garden next to the mansion. The last evening dew on the lawn felt nice and cool against her legs.
There's no way they actually have work on a Saturday evening. It was just an excuse. I'm sure they just ran off to go drinking or something.
Jenny gazed up at the night sky as she walked behind Axel, listening to him grumble to himself. Oh, it's just one strange thing after another. She was in an unfamiliar land and under the protection of unfamiliar people she'd only just met. And it wasn't as if her surroundings were the only thing she was confused about. She still couldn't remember a single thing about herself. But I wonder why I feel like everything's going to work out. Was it because Karamia seemed trustworthy? Or was it just her naivety? She didn't feel a single bit anxious thinking about what was to come. In fact, her heart actually swelled with anticipation. This is much better than being pessimistic, right?
We're here. Come in. This will be your room.
My room?
We can't exactly let you sleep outside, so yes.
What is he talking about?
You can just ask Kairi for a more detailed explanation tomorrow morning or something.
Mr. Axel! Oh, he left.
I'm out.
I wanted to thank him. Once he left, she lowered her hand and headed towards the center of the room. She turned in a circle looking over the space. Oh, what a lovely room. It's really like something out of a dream. Just as she was about to examine the room's furnishings more closely, a yawn passed through her lips. Oh, maybe I should go to bed now so I can enjoy myself tomorrow. She sat down on the bed and stretched her arms towards the ceiling. I'm not going to just wake up in the morning and realize this was all a dream, right? Well, even if it does turn out to be a dream, that's fine too. Even if everything turned out to be a mere fantasy, it would still make for a wonderful memory. Well, I can't... I have to give up. I have to let go of myself. I have to just go on. Good night, Mr. Karamia, Mr. Kairi, Mr. Axel.
We did it? We did it!
We
beat the game! Oh, no, okay.
No. We got there. Alright, so which one's the scarecrow, which one's the lion, and which one doesn't have a brain?
I think it's probably, the lion is probably Karamia. The Tin Man is Axel, I would say.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a heart.
Yeah, and then Kairi would be, the other one. My brain just shut off.
Scarecrow.
The scarecrow, yes.
Who doesn't have a brain.
Right. Yes.
Right.
Yep. Okay.
Are you up, Jenny?
Oh, that voice, it's Karamia's.
That's a squeaky ass chair.
Good morning, Mr. Karamia.
Morning. Did you sleep well?
Yes, like a baby.
I woke up every 2 hours and cried.
Are you sure it's okay to lend me such a lovely room?
Of course. After all, we had it set up just for you, Signorina.
For me?
That used to be a storage shed. We couldn't exactly make you spend the night in a mansion full of men, now could we?
Yeah, I'm not up for interrupting whatever pansexual stuff you're up to.
Oh, yeah, a lot of that's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an invite-only thing.
Laminated invitations, it gets sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Carmia has slight fangs, so yep, lion. Nailed it.
Oh, yeah, nice. Cool.
Well, thank you very much for everything.
I'm just glad you're happy with it. I imagine you're hungry. We can have breakfast in the mansion while I show you around.
That sounds wonderful.
When you enter from the front door, immediately to the right is the kitchen and to the left is the living room. Please feel free to make use of the common areas.
Oh, Addie Pie says familia bonding.
If
Bear.
you can't keep it in your pants, keep it in the familia.
I just like, where's the catch? Like, when they're like, okay, sure, you seem nice, I'm gonna join your familia. And they're like, great, get to work in this mine. Or this...
Oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I thought when you said, where's the catch, I thought that was during the familia bonding. And
Oh!
I thought you were asking me who the bottom was. I misunderstood. But yeah, no, I'm interested in to see where the,
like
the
what,
twist
like
is
what-
here, too.
Yeah, this just seems very nice. What do you think? This is not how the world works. Temchi just subscribed. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
This is not representative of the content you usually get, but I think it's pretty good. When you enter... Oh, that's you, sorry.
I did that.
Alright. Boop, boop.
The rooms you can see from the hall belong to me and my subordinates. They're private areas, so get permission before entering. Understand?
Yeah, I do.
The room way in the back is my office. I spend most of my time in there when I'm in the mansion, so don't hesitate to drop by. Also...
Karamia pulled a key from his pocket with a red ribbon tied to it and handed it to her.
This is the key to the bathroom in this hall. We had it set up for company, but it hardly gets any use. So take it for yourself, Senorina.
Oh, are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Someone should use it. The bathroom is for pooping.
Yeah, thanks for letting me piss on without having to ask permission.
But, like I said before, only men live in this mansion. You wouldn't want to bump into someone in the bathroom, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe I do. Don't kink shame me.
This is the kitchen. All the food and cooking is handled here, because that's what the fucking kitchen is for. You're welcome to take your meals in other rooms, but make sure you return your dishes. Boss? Oh, Axel, done with breakfast already?
Axel nodded slightly in response.
What? I thought we were going to eat together.
Mr. Axel, thank you so much for last night.
Super ellipses.
Axel put his hand on his chin and cocked his head slightly. A few minutes later, he furrowed his brow and shook his head.
I don't recall doing anything deserving of thanks.
Oh, Axel's totally the Tin Man. Axel,
No heart. Yeah.
but like just as
But,
a
yeah.
name. So I wonder what Karamia means in English, if there's like a translation.
I don't know.
Well, you showed me to my room.
I was just following orders.
Axel looked away and slipped past Karamia.
What's with him? It's out of character for him to be acting so shy.
Huh? He's being shy.
You couldn't tell? I thought it was obvious.
He just seems so angry to me.
Well, I guess it would look that way to someone who doesn't know him well. Well, you'll get to know him soon enough. Come, let's get some food.
Oh, apparently it's like my beloved or darling, according to Google Translate.
Oh, cool.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh, good morning, Karamia. Miss Jenny.
Oh, Mr. Kyrie, good morning.
What, you just woke up? Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. What, you just woke up? Yes, today is Sunday. I have no reason to get up early, unlike a certain stupid lion. Well, excuse me for being stupid.
Kyrie sliced the loaf of rye bread Karamia had abandoned. He took a plate and a glass from the cabinet, setting the bread on the plate and balancing it on the dining table, or placing it on the dining table. Taking a seat in the chair next to Karamia, he put the empty glass on the table in front of him before pointing at the pitcher of water in the middle of the table.
Karamia, pass the water, please. What, you don't even have those arms? What, do you even have those arms for...
Despite his complaints, Karamia took the pitcher and filled Kyrie's glass for him.
They're banging.
Good.
Thank you very much. You certainly are a lot of trouble for a consigliere. Please don't say things to tarnish my reputation in front of women. It's rude. Don't you agree, Miss Jenny?
Don't bring me into your lover's quarrel.
Jenny, you don't have to indulge him. He's always causing trouble.
Karamia stood up and started stacking the empty plates. Jenny stood up to help too, but he gestured at her to sit back down.
Well, it seems preferable in comparison to a bore like Karamia. Can I take a bathroom break?
Yeah, go
Okay,
for
cool.
it.
Awesome. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I miss you.
I'm gonna save our game. Hey, Internet. I guess it's just you and me. Let's rap. Welcome to... Oh, it's so early. I'm not very good at improvising this early in the morning. Let's welcome to... Hey, Kathleen's gonna dispense relationship advice. Not that I'm particularly good at it. But I feel like there's a lot of unhealthy relationships that are going to be explored here. Vamping. So, like, what would I do in this situation? I feel like I would definitely be incredibly wary of what's going on, and be like, "Why are you being so nice to me? What does joining a family mean? Are you going to put me to work? Am I going to have to what happens after this honeymoon period is over?" Like, people seemed quite keen to fight over me, and just like having a house guest doesn't seem like the kind of thing that everybody would be into. Ugh. Oh my god, you're the breeder. I'd be worried about it. I'd be very concerned if I was in this situation. Maybe they're being nice to her because she reminds them of Dorothy and they want to pay it forward. Oh, maybe. I don't know. No woman in a power group like this always seems like a big red flag to me. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, like, obviously this is like a dating game setup that you have a harem of hot boys to choose from. So, like, you know, but like, worrisome. She's also completely forgotten about the murderer. Yeah, this person seems like an idiot. So who is Toto? I don't know. They're all mafia. That's a red flag as well. That's true. Yeah, there's a lot of red flags in this situation, Jacob.
What's that? What's going on?
That there's no women in this power group. That everybody seems to be a mafia. That they haven't explained anything about what picking a family means. Like, they've been very light on the details. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I'd be like girding myself to be set up for like a nasty surprise.
Lifting up your pants, tying them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and like making sure that my kidneys were like well hidden away.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, I made the pants reference because that's what girding is.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a way. So when they say gird your loins, it's like a way that I believe Middle Eastern warriors would like lift their bottoms up, and it was a way to tie it to like kind of protect everything and give you greater mobility and things like that. So it was actually like prepping for battle and wearing a big adult diaper. Yeah.
Also, the protagonist is very stupid, Jacob.
I have noticed as I've played more visual novels and things like that, is that a lot, especially in Japanese games and whatnot. One, God bless the translators, for working with what they've got and like trying to keep a cohesive story and keep it interesting and things like that. Freaking translation's really hard, but most Japanese games, the protagonist is not the brightest individual in the world.
No.
And that is sometimes distressing. Like, I like the world, I like the conceit, I want to know what this family mark is. Like, I want to know more about the world, but they're being, like, super dodgy about it.
Yeah. Here's the deal. I think that if the only way that your world doesn't fall apart is if your protagonist is too dumb to ask obvious questions, maybe go back. Do some revisions.
What's been like one of the games that you've played on here that like was like real solid that you were like, yeah, awesome.
Lady Killer in Her Bind.
Lady Killer in Bind? Okay.
Fantastic game.
Cool.
Very well written.
Yeah, that's Christine Love.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's great.
She's fantastic.
I really like her games, and I'd like to get her on this stream. It'd be fun. I don't think she's ever going to come to Victoria, but if she ever does, I'm going to be like, come to our studio, play a game, and play a game that you like. You can talk about why you like it.
Cool.
She's a very good writer.
She is.
I respect her opinion immensely.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow. The one where you built a boyfriend, that one was okay too, actually.
Build a boyfriend? Build a what now?
We had to build a Frankenstein boyfriend. It was good.
Like a Promethean boyfriend? Like harnessing the power of fire to bang?
Sort of. It was like we built our own Frankenstein's monster. You could customize the penis and everything. We went with like triple XL. But it turns out he just loves you, like sort of unconditionally. He's like a dog. So you don't get to bang your perfect Franken boyfriend. It's more about like discovering healthy ways of dealing with a relationship breaking off.
What is this game called?
It was called Dr. Frank's. Gosh, what was it?
So
called?
my
I'll look it
Twitter
up.
is Jacob Burgess VO. If somebody knows what the title of that game
Dr.
was,
Frank's Build a Boyfriend.
fantastic,
You could just
excellent. Nope, yes, good.
It was good.
Marvelous.
And there's the Cat Island game, Perfect Date, which was not what it set out to be. It was like, date some cats on a cute island. And it was like, this is some island of Dr. Moreau shit, and it's like 30 hours long. That was also
Awesome.
pretty good.
Oh, fantastic.
All right.
All right. Anyway. By the way, Miss Jenny, have you decided on your plans for the day?
My plans for the day.
Yes. Do you intend to spend your precious Sunday cooped up in this mansion?
Precious? Is it a special day or something?
Oh, yes. I guess we need to explain that too. You know that this town is controlled by several familia, right? The familia quarrel over territory from Monday through Saturday. But Sunday has been declared a day of peace. We call it the Sunday Compromise. Consequently, even if you were to wander off on your own today, you wouldn't be in danger. You don't know the area, so it might be wiser to stay inside, but it's up to you, all right?
You're saying I'm free to walk about the town.
Yes, exactly.
Huh, I'm free. I wonder what I should do today.
Beeline for the cat girl?
Yeah. Well, I mean, as Green Mittens points out, there is literally a murderer looking for me. Oh, but I can meet some people, so yeah, we can catgirl, we can go meet a 12-year-old boy, we can go talk to the doctor again, which makes me think the doctor might be a Ronan's option. Oh, do you think he might be disfigured under there?
I'm kind of hoping it's a lady, but it's your call. It is 110% your call. All right, let's do it.
Dark, mysterious person. Slopopotamus just subscribed for 20 months in a row saying, perfect timing. And realistically, if I was free to walk around, I'd be like, can we talk about my terrible head injury a little bit?
I've got a problem in this area.
Say the most important part of my body right now. Hello?
Oh, your familia Oz's. What's wrong? Not feeling well? Am I talking too close?
Oh, no, I'm feeling quite well. I just thought I'd come visit. Am I in the way? Ask about your head injury! Christ.
No, of course not. Although it's hard to imagine a normal person deciding to spend their free time in a clinic for fun, what a strange girl you are.
Oh, but wouldn't that make you strange too, Doctor? No, it's his job.
I work here. Me? What about me?
There was only a pointed beak where his face should have been, without any eyes or mouth. It was a peculiar sight. It almost seems like the darkness had a will of its own. Hot. You really do look like a crow.
I believe you said the same thing to me yesterday. Perhaps you have a head injury.
You really do, though. You wear all black and you even have a beak. Can you fly?
Oh, I cannot.
Huh?
I cannot fly. I sincerely doubt I could even glide.
Oh.
Why do you look so disappointed?
You say you can't fly, so does that mean you've tried?
Tried? What? Oh, I see. Are you asking me to prove it to you by leaping off a cliff?
This conversation is ridiculous.
Don't you think that's a rather lofty request of the town's only doctor?
No,
You may not have specified the method, but you were effectively saying the same thing.
Hey, Yellow Ninja subscribed for 12 months in a row saying, it's been a crazy year for me still. I've never regretted being subbed to this channel. Thanks for everything you do, guys. I'm glad we were able to help you out in a intense year. I'm sorry. I won't bring it up again. Oh, I think I might have offended him.
Well, there may be some merit to such an experiment. Your dumbness is catching.
Huh?
I might gain some insight into the feelings of those who hurl themselves to their deaths. I may learn something from the experience. Perhaps I would even fly through the sky as you desire.
No, you can't.
Why? Aren't you the one who suggested it?
Well, but if you leap off a cliff, she's so dumb. But if you leap off a cliff, you'll surely die.
Have you ever seen someone plunge to their death?
My dude, I don't remember my name. Who knows? I don't know.
You don't know. Oh, that's right, you have amnesia.
Yeah, I don't know. I do know it would be dangerous to throw yourself off a cliff, though.
I guess you could figure that much out with your imagination. But I've seen the aftermath before. Autopsies are part of my job, too. About a 2-hour walk outside the town, there is a cliff ideal for such purposes. Below it are rocks and a forest. Generally, the remains are carried in from there. It's much better if they hit the trees for a softer landing. When they land on the rocks, they barely resemble humans at all anymore, more of a paste.
Aren't you scared?
Scared? What's there to be scared of? The dead can't harm me. They're dead. Corpses are nothing to be scared of. But the living, now those are the ones that you should fear. I have a healthy attitude. Is there anything you happen to be afraid of? Tell the creepy man in a mask.
Something I'm afraid of?
Yes. With your amnesia, though, you might not be able to come up with anything.
He reached for the bookshelf and pulled out a file with her name on it.
Let me know for future reference if you can come up with anything.
What scares me is...
Your face!
Why would you say that?
Well, it's a weird conversation anyway.
I don't even know what's going on. Huh. Nothing. Oh.
Nothing in particular, I take it.
Yeah, well, I guess I can't even remember that much.
Not even syringes?
If it's not too big, I'm sure I'll be fine.
Well, that's good. The fear of needles, although I guess ichmophobia is more precise, is quite common among the townspeople. It creates a lot of trouble for me. I think you'll be a very good patient.
Why would I want to tell a man in a mask my deepest fears? Oh, it's evening already. Mr. Karamiya said we'd be having dinner soon. Maybe I'll walk around town a little bit. Oh, I get to talk to 2 people? Oh, no. Darn. She walked down the street, admiring how the setting sun dyed the scene a vibrant orange, even as she kept one eye on where she'd come from. Eventually, the road of red brick ended in a big plaza. It was filled with people just relaxing and enjoying themselves.
What a lovely signorina you are.
Eh?
I have some delicious bread! Interested?
She turned around to see a friendly young man carrying a box. Oh, no, Oh.
Ha ha! Your stomach started growling right on cue! I'll give you a free sample. How about it?
A sample? I'm sure Mr. Karami and the others are preparing dinner for me. Thank you, but I'll have to pass.
That's okay. Well, next time then. It's a good thing vans haven't been invented because I'd surely be driving one with my crazy face.
He bowed and then ran off. That really startled me. I never thought somebody would try to talk to me.
Ow, are you okay? Mystery voice.
Who's this? Yeah?
Sorry, I didn't think there was anyone behind me. Can you stand up?
The young man held out his hand. She took it and they got up together.
There we go. You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine.
That's a relief. It'd be terrible if I hurt a girl.
It'd be terrible if you hurt anyone.
Anyone? Yeah.
I like how both of us were like, no!
No.
What's your name? Although, maybe I should introduce myself first. My name's So. What's your name?
I'm Jenny.
Jenny. Huh. I know the faces of most people in this town, but yours isn't familiar at all.
It's only natural that you wouldn't be familiar with me. I just recently...
Recently?
Is it a good idea to tell him the truth? I moved here recently.
Oh, that was a lie, wasn't it?
Huh?
It's written all over your face.
Huh? Really?
No, not literally, but you were lying, weren't you? It's bad to lie. It makes people sad when you lie to them.
This is a very intense conversation as well.
Most of the conversations are really fucking intense.
If I was in the situation, I'd be like, I'm gonna go become a hermit. Not talk to anyone.
Like, I'm out. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take my lack of memory and I am getting the shit out of here.
I'm gonna start reading books. I'm sorry.
Don't look so upset. I'm not mad at you. You must have had a reason to lie.
Yeah, I don't remember anything from before I came here.
You don't remember?
Yeah, when I came to, I was lying in an alley and a man named Caesar was chasing me.
Huh.
Right now, Familia Oz is taking care of me.
I see. You really are strange.
Am I?
Yeah, I mean, you lied about it at first because you wanted to hide it, but now you're spilling your guts to me, and I'm someone you only just met.
Am I really that strange?
Yeah, I know a lot of people, but you're the first person I've met with amnesia. Plus, when we met, you kept your guard up at first, but in no time at all, you started spilling your guts. I don't like how he keeps repeating spilling your guts. That makes me nervous. It's pretty strange when you think about it, right? Maybe I shouldn't use that word. I just spoke without thinking. I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. Sorry.
It's alright. You didn't do anything wrong, Mr. So. I was just thinking you might be right.
Oh, well, that's good then. I have a habit of saying just one word too many and making people really mad. I know I should be more careful, but I guess I'm no good at that. Choosing your words carefully is really hard. Oh, look at the time. I should get going so I can get dinner ready on time.
Well, I should go home too. Goodbye, Mr. So. He gave her an enthusiastic nod and turned to leave Oz territory. However, he turned back around as if he just remembered something.
Oh, also, could you stop calling me Mr. So?
Oh, then what should I call you?
Just so is fine, like a needle pulling thread. You don't have to be so polite either. I don't like formalities.
Oh, I understand.
You mean...
Okay.
Good! Perfect! Kampekida! I set up shop here every Sunday. I'm already closed for the day, but come by next week if you want.
Yeah, I will.
You better. It's a promise, okay?
What the fuck do you even sell?
Bye then, Jenny.
What if it's...
I'll see you later. Apparently awkward conversation.
Ugh.
He's gonna bill you for quite a bit later. That was so awkward.
Everything about this is so awkward. Adam J. Ford says, the murderous hot dude in the forest is sounding real good right now.
This is weird.
Alright, let's have a weird dinner.
Yep.
Oh wait, we skipped that. Monday morning. The estate was busier than it had been the day before. Jenny passed by the men heading out for the day as she made her way to the kitchen for breakfast. Good morning, she said softly to the empty room as she got herself some bread and milk. Taking a seat in the same chair she had the previous day, she started eating by herself. Yesterday was a day of peace.
Now the bullets fly.
Yeah, which might means that now there might be fights between the Familia until next Sunday. Oh, when I met Mr. Karamiya and the others, I did see a bunch of people with weapons. Oh, I wonder if they actually used them.
Morning. Came here on your own today, huh?
Mr. Karamiya! She looked up and shifted slightly to face him. It seemed he had come for breakfast as well.
I assumed you would have been more shy since this mansion is full of men, but I guess not.
What the fuck is that supposed to
He
mean?
really likes that he, like, mentioning that. Like, this mansion's full of men, right? Men. Hot, sweaty men.
I mean, like, don't let me interrupt your fun.
Yeah.
No judgment here. But, like, what the F?
So much men.
Ooh. Karamiya gently touched Jenny's shoulders before going over to the sink. He plucked an orange from a basket of fruit and rinsed it off before... Why do you rinse your orange? You're peeling it.
That's a good point. That's a real good point.
He plucked an apple from a basket of fruit and rinsed it off before taking a plate and a knife out of the cabinet. I'm sorry, I just made myself at home.
No, it's quite alright. I'm happy to see you're getting comfortable.
He took a seat next to her, apple and plate in hand. As he cut into the fruit skin, a appley scent filled the...
Good morning.
Good, and who cuts into an orange? You just peel it. You
I
just
know,
eat it.
sometimes you like slices, because
I
then
guess.
it's like you got 8 pieces of fruit happy to see you.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, that's why I do it.
Oh.
I like to add a little positivity to my breakfast.
Yeah, you want, like, a beautiful array of fruit rather than just, like, some carnage.
Sometimes when I have raisins, I cut them and I set them all up, and then I, like, make the raisins into eyes, so it's got, like, 8 smiley faces for fruit. Because I work from home alone, and I have to do what I can to stay sane.
I understand that.
I'm really happy that I'm here, though, hanging out with a human. This is nice.
Oh, good. This game is apparently like 50 hours long, so get used to it.
Okay, great. Are we okay?
Well, it depends if we want to keep going, but I'm enjoying myself despite the obvious problems.
Oh, I'll be here as much as you want me to. Hell yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Axel.
Super ellipses.
Axel glanced at Jenny, but that was it.
Good morning, Mr. Sleeps a lot. I do not sleep a lot.
Karamiya tossed the still unpeeled orange at Axel. As he caught it, a few errant droplets of water splashed against his cheek.
Eat it. Eat it. I bought it at market this morning. I'll have it later.
Axel wiped the water off his face with the back of his hand, and as he returned the orange to the fruit basket. Crossing his arms, he leaned against the wall.
When are you heading out? When I finish eating. Is there a reason I need to wait in here? There is. Join us at the table. Super ellipses.
He passed by both Jenny and Karamiya and set his hand on the back of the furthest chair away from them.
A little closer. Super ellipses.
Axel took a single step over, only to pull out the second furthest seat away.
No, no, no. The seats across from us are all open.
This is very passive-aggressive. Karamiya tapped the table in front of him.
Super ellipses.
Axel let out a big sigh and sat down directly across from Karamiya, diagonal to Jenny.
What? Why are you so on guard around the Signorina? It's only natural to be on guard around an unfamiliar person. Well, I guess that's true. That said, I don't think she's going to bite. We're living together, so we might as well relax around each other, right? Super ellipses.
Axel gave Jenny a sideways glance that lasted less than a single second.
What am I going to do with you? I'm sorry, Jenny. He's a very guarded person by nature.
Represent. Oh, it's fine. He's right. You don't know anything about me. I understand how Mr. Axel feels.
Signorina, you're so much more mature about this than some people.
Hey, if people aren't comfortable, don't force them to push their boundaries. Like, they'll come around to it eventually.
Super ellipses.
Axel rested his elbows on the table and gazed determinedly at the wall. Mr. Karamiya,
Don't let him bother you. He's always like this. More importantly, we need to discuss our plans for the day.
plans for the day?
Yeah, I was thinking Axel and I would show you around Oz territory. How's that sound?
That sounds wonderful.
Good. We'll show you around this town we're so proud of. Right, Axel? Yes, sir.
Mr. Axel doesn't seem very enthusiastic about this.
Ah!
Just as that thought occurred to her, her eyes met Axel's.
I follow my orders.
Huh?
If the Dawn ordered me to marry you, I would obey. Understand?
What? Jenny gave a vague response, unable to discern Axel's intent. Karamia leaned against the back of his chair and smiled as he watched their exchange.
Why don't you have such a roundabout expression to say? Don't worry about me. Super ellipses.
Okay, so Axel likes us.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's very cute.
Yep.
And I'm into, like, as long as he, like, I'm into, like, dating harem games where the like, obviously you have a panoply of characters to choose from.
Yep.
But I like when, you know, because, like, a lot of the tropes are like, you're going to pursue this person even though they are demonstrating zero interest in you.
Right.
I like the dating games where it's like, hey, I'm into you.
Yep.
Like, this is a consensual thing we're doing. I'm putting out a signal, you're picking it up, we're doing a thing. I like that. That's
You're
what.
really gonna like Arcade Spirits.
Oh, good.
Oh my God.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay.
Uh,
Three more, and then we put the thing in the game, and then we test the game, and then.
oh, I can't wait to play it.
Oh my God. I'm excited. Sorry. Anyway.
The areas covered in red brick are our turf.
Wait. Okay. Hold on. So does that mean that when somebody else takes over some territory, like they have to repave that section of the city?
Maybe.
Like if like a protection racket for a restaurant or a cafe like switches over, they have to repave the road in front of just that?
Maybe there's some sort of. Maybe they just paint it.
That seems the only economical thing, but they said specifically red. I don't know. I hope. Man, I hope so. Okay. All right.
The main street in front of the mansion is obviously ours, but the rest of this area is too.
All of this? Jenny stopped in the middle of the street and looked over her surroundings. The street was bustling, and the faces of the people coming and going were cheerful. There were no armed men to be seen anywhere. The atmosphere didn't feel very different from Sundays at all. Karamia got closer to her as he returned the greetings of the townspeople.
So, what do you think?
I expected it to be scarier. Like a fight could break out at any moment. It's much more relaxed and peaceful than I'd imagined. I think it's wonderful.
Really?
He gave a boyish smile and patted her on the head.
I'm happy to hear you say that. It's not like we carry weapons because we like using them. Our main job is to protect our territory from outsiders and to mediate fights. It's unlikely that you'll get caught up in a fight within our territory, so don't worry yourself.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Regarding the Wolfgang, your assertion is that it's completely safe here is not entirely accurate. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Wolfgang?
Caesar and the others. The man who is chasing you, Signorina.
Oh, right! I had completely forgotten about the man who threatened to slit my throat.
From what Kyrie tells me, they live in the forest outside the town walls.
Oh, it's like an Attack on Titan situation.
They're a troublesome bunch who invade other territories. All the familia are plagued by them. We all have to be on the lookout for another attack.
How long did you want to go today?
Let's go to like 11:30.
11:30? Okay, cool, awesome. I just want to.
I know you have other, and
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin your voice.
Yeah, I've got to do the directing thing, and then I actually have a recording session tonight too.
All right.
Yep.
Well, we'll finish off this scene and then we'll call it a day.
Sounds good.
Okay. Karamia made a satisfied nod and held his hand out to Axel.
Axel, do you have any change on you? Super ellipses?
Axel groped around in his pockets. After counting out the coins he found, he handed them to Karamia.
I really like the subtle sound design for pulling out the chair and the water and the coin janglings and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Grazie. Jenny, let's get something to eat. Axel's treating. What?
Oh, is that okay?
It's fine, it's fine. Isn't it, Axel? If the Don buys something for me too. Alright, it's settled. Man, all I had this morning was an orange. I'm already starving. There's a great hot dog stand over there. Let's go, Jenny.
Axel frowned as he watched over Karamia and Jenny from behind while they walked down the street lined with food stands.
Isn't your empty stomach your own responsibility? Why do I have to pay for your food?
Axel, we're going to leave you behind. Nah, I'm coming. And then they get hot dogs.
Alright, well, it's technically in the street, but I don't know how long are they going to be walking around for.
Let's do one more.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a little clothing boutique at the end of the street.
Karamia pointed out an alley with a hand still greasy from his hot dog.
Just around that corner is a general. Just around that corner is a general store, and beyond that is a bookstore. Oh. You can buy almost anything within Oz territory, so I don't think you'll be uncomfortable here. From the center of town is Tower Plaza. You can see the tower from any part of town. It's a good landmark.
Karamia put one hand on the tower wall and looked up. Jenny followed suit and looked up too. The tower stretched so high into the sky that its top was hidden in the clouds. What a big tower!
Thank you for noticing. Indeed, not even Mr. Know-It-All Kiri knows what it is exactly. It's a mystery. A king lives in it.
She turned to face Axel behind her, but he only stepped forward and placed his hand on the tower, just as Karamia had.
I've heard that the king of this world lives in the top of the tower. What? You actually believe the legend, Axel? Is there something wrong with that? No? It's good to dream.
What legend?
Supposedly, anyone who reaches the top floor and meets the king will have any wish granted. So it's like Sword Art Online.
Wish?
Yeah, but no one knows how to meet the king. There are no doors to the tower, only the names of the familia that control the town and some rectangular slots.
The slots Axel had mentioned were far beyond Jenny's reach. The names of the familia were all carved beneath the niches.
I don't know if the legend is true or not, but this tower does serve as a major landmark.
Karamia pulled Jenny close to him. He leaned forward to match her eye level and pointed at the street, then walked along to get there.
If you ever get lost, as long as you can use the tower to find your way back to this plaza, you can get back to the mansion. You can see it from here. Just follow the red brick road to get back. Simple, right? Foreshadowing.
Yeah, it is!
This plaza is the heart of the town. This plaza in the heart of the town is a common space, not controlled by any one familia. If you need to go to another territory, it's probably best to go through this area. There's nowhere to hide here, so it's symbolic for saying you have no ill intent.
Have you been to the other familia's areas?
Oh, of course. It depends on who we're talking about, but it's not like all our relationships are stormy ones. I visit other territories to go shopping or talk to people, though I guess it is pretty rare for me to leave Oz territory. Naturally, your movements draw suspicion. That's one of the downsides of being the Don. And as the Don, I can't put my arms through the holes in my jackets. Heidi has a big dairy farm. The cheese they make is just superb. I know. I'll have Axel buy it next time. Why me? Sir, isn't that...
Oh my gosh, it keeps going.
Okay, maybe
All right.
we should save it here because my mouth's starting to get tired.
Okay, that's fair.
Yep.
I don't want to impinge your... Alright,
I
hold
appreciate that.
You gotta...
By the way, Miss Jenny, have you decided your plans for the day?
I don't know, but we need to just to decide our plans for our game.
Okay.
Because of course the nominal conceit of this stream is that we. What is the command to start a poll? Kiss. Now, kiss. All one word. There we are. It's now kiss all one word.
Hey, there we go.
All right, so we have a poll going.
Cool.
Hey, Mr. SVCD has cheered with 1,000 bits saying, ooh,
Oh, lovely.
voice actor and Viznov equals love.
Awesome. Thank
Equals
you.
Probably some strong opinions rendered by me. Ooh, No Soul resubscribed for 63 months in a row saying, resub during a Kathleen Jacobs
Wow.
stream. Hell yes. So let's just go to the poll. All right, so are we going to keep playing this game? So far, people are mostly voting to keep playing next week.
Keep playing next week?
No,
Okay.
but you're at PAX.
I'm going to be at PAX Unplugged, so I won't be available for next Friday morning.
Okay, maybe I'll play some other game and we'll resume Ozmafia when you return.
And that would be on the... Let me check the schedule. Yes, good, yes, that would be December 14th? 7th?
7th?
7th, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be December 7th. Yep,
Yeah.
cool, awesome.
So we'll pick up Ozmafia on December 7th and we'll play something else in the meantime. Maybe something small and weird.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe some student games or something like that.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'll just do some brainstorming for... Did you miss the Desert Bus 1 a.m. thing where we rated all of the NHL mascots in terms of dateability?
I did miss that.
Yeah.
I was sleeping.
We decided that we need to make Puck Boys, the non-copyright infringement ice hockey dating mascot dating game.
Puck Boys?
Yeah. I don't take any credit for the name. Somebody else suggested that.
Oh, that's so good, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
We're
good.
not playing that, but... Because it doesn't exist, but maybe one day it will.
I see Puck Boys.
Awesome. I just feel like I want to play. I just feel like everybody in that game is a non-binary ice mascot. It's just like,
Different personifications of like winter and cold and things like that.
well, like there's hawks and
that's true.
and like cats and stuff like that, and then there's whatever Gritty is. It's currently being worked on.
Oh, that's amazing.
Well, it's rattling around in my brain. Non-Gritty is the secret romance route.
Awesome.
All right. Well, it looks like we're coming back in 2 weeks for more Ozmafia. But for now, thank you so much for joining us. I will see everybody later. Thank you so much to everybody who subscribed and gave bits and everything. And coming up at 1 o'clock, we have a crapshoot. I think we're going to be writing because our office still looks like a tip. It's so dirty in here after Desert Bus.
The crap shots are like those are the sketches and
They're
stuff.
those are the mini 60-second sketches, or
Okay.
60 seconds and under. Although this one today is a little bit longer.
Neat.
Yeah. Those are basically we just write and produce tiny sketches.
That's cool. Do you do longer ones?
We used to.
Okay.
We used to do one long sketch a week, and then we stopped doing that because it was a lot of work.
That seems really labor intensive on the back end.
It was super. Well, we did a sketch every week for 11 years.
Whew. Okay.
Like never missing an update.
Damn. That's
Some of them
really
were,
impressive.
Some of them weren't great.
No, but you were consistent.
Some of them were late,
Yeah.
but they were there.
Oh, that's awesome.
So there's a new crap show. I'll show you the latest one.
Cool.
When we go offline. Speaking of which, goodbye everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been No Kiss.
Can I do my Twitter and where people can find
Oh
me and
yeah,
stuff?
you should do that.
We can't just assume everybody knows me or anything. But that is kind of that's the thing around here. So I actually saw somebody mention that in chat. It's like, isn't that the new assumption? We just have to assume that Jacob knows everybody.
Well, like I said, you came in and you're like sort of like suspiciously compatible to our interests. so it's like, well, of course Jacob knows everything that's going on.
Just this
like,
weird ass gestalt.
Yeah.
So yes, if you'd like to follow me on Twitter, that's generally where I'm most active. Which is at Jacob Burgess VO. My website, which is going to get updated sometime after PAX Unplugged, is www.makewordshappen. Please pay attention to the Arcade Spirits blog today, because things are happening.
There's an announcement at 3 p.m.
At 3
Pacific
p.m.
Standard.
Pacific Standard Time, yes. And then, apparently today, I just saw this on Twitter. If you are into tabletop gaming and World of Darkness or Scion or the Scarred Lands or anything, Onyx Path Publishing has a podcast, and apparently I get called out today. My friend Jacqueline Brick is being interviewed by my other friend Dixie Cochran. Jacqueline Brick does a lot of safety rules, and I played in a game of Bluebeard's Bride with her, which was awesome. And if you don't know what Bluebeard's Bride is, I think it's something that you would really freaking enjoy.
Ooh.
Or at least enjoy reading the concept of. You all the players at the table play different aspects of Bluebeard's Bride, and you all take turns being in control of Bluebeard's Bride, trying to either find out the secret of Bluebeard or getting the hell out of the mansion. It's super, super cool. It's like Patriarchy the game.
Cool.
It's really freaking awesome. Or it's Smash the Patriarchy the game. It's fantastic. And Jacqueline Brick's awesome. So apparently I got mentioned there. And it's a good podcast, and check it out. And okay, I think that's... Oh yeah, and come and say hi at PAX Unplugged if you're going to be there. And yeah, lovely. I think that's what I got. Awesome. Thank you very much for your attention, and thank you very much for having me.
All right, bye
All
everybody.
right, bye.
See you later. Oh wait, this
Bye.
mouse going offline.
That one?